Blue coat, little star in a bowl. Piano keys like steps to a door. Pages breathe when fingers roll in the quiet. We ask for more. Ash in the margins, soot on my sleeve. Charter like a river, I refuse to leave. Words in columns, narrow and old. Ink that remembers what it was told. If power hit a hidden line, written when Smiths held the town spine, I read with hands that worked the night, seeking the sentence that makes it right. Turn the page, feel the weight. Laws are locked that can open a gate. Candles fail, the cold stays true. Show me the path the old hands drew. Great fire, the guild made a decree. If tools have saved and lives were spared, contracts touching all are aired. Old as the anvil, firm as the seam, written for nights that burn like a dream. Read it again so walls can hear. Printed on bread till the words are clear. Turn the page, feel the weight. Laura's the door we articulate. Coal keeps time where candles fall. Bring the old promise into the hall. Law by candle, map in flame. Ink remembers, calls a name. Not a spell, not a plea, just the door that ought to be. Law by candle, breathe and read. Find the clause the people need. In the hush, the letters shine. Open the city line by line. And we'll laugh at a woman with lore, but laughter thins when you show what you saw. Pretend to listen, they still must pretend, and while they perform, the rules can bend. I will not beg and I will not bow. I will arrive with the claws and the how. Bring me a table, bring me a square. Open the books to the common air. By candle, map in flame. Ink remembers, calls a name. Not a spell, not a plea, just the door that ought to be. Law by candle, breathe and read. Find the clause the people need. In the hush, the letters shine. Open the city line by line. After a fire that takes more than 10, after a ruin that swallows a third, any guild whose tools save life may call a conclave and open the word. Open the contracts that bind this ground. Open the ink where the harms are found. We call by right, not charity's tone. Open the law to the people's own. Write it on bread and carry it wide. Page becomes path when the brave decide. Let every letter become a step. Let every step be a promise kept. We do not whisper to win their grace. We light the text and take our place. Bring forth the clause, the rule, the sign. The door is written, the key is time. Lore by candle, map in flame. Ink remembers, calls a name. Not a spell, not a plea, just the door that ought to be. Law by candle, breathe and read. the chain. Let the charter show the spine. We walk through written